Hello YouTube! So today I have a quick little video for you guys to show you guys my agenda pretty much. This is kind of to accompany my time management blog post, which I will link in the description bar below if you guys want to get like a full overview of everything I do to kind of make sure that I get all my tasks done and make sure that I'm staying on track with life and my work and everything. But I just wanted to really quickly make a video and go over the agenda that I use, as well as what other methods I use to organize my life, which is my bullet journal. Essentially, I've been seeing a lot of these YouTube videos where people are talking about, you know, what kind of agendas they use, how they use their bullet journal, what like layouts they like, what tools they like to use, and I am obsessed with watching these. Probably also because I have a huge obsession with stationery and notebooks. Like the amount of notebooks that I own, like I have like 2 over here, I have more on my shelf there. I have another one here, which is like my budgeting notebook. There's just so much. I am obsessed with stationery. I'm obsessed with pens, with notebooks, with sticky pads, with washi tape, the whole ordeal, and I thought I would just jump on and talk to you guys about the ones that I use, what I've been loving, what I'm like have been religiously using, and just kind of share with you guys the side of me that's obsessed with stationery. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. This is like the thing that I'm most excited to share about, and it is my still agenda. And it's this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous agenda. So the story behind how I started using still agendas, I have the one from last year. This is the 2017 one. And I was actually given this agenda. My last employer or boss gave this to me because he got it for free when he was shopping somewhere. I think it was a Kid and Ace. But as you can see, I like went all in and just like loved it, loved the layout. And the main reason behind that is because this agenda has the most perfect layout ever for an agenda. It's funny because I actually have tried to design my own agenda just because I have been so unsatisfied with a lot of the agendas that I've used. It's either not enough space for me to write, or I didn't like the layout, or sometimes it included the weekly layout that I liked but not the monthly, and it was just, it's been a long ongoing hunt for the perfect agenda, but I think I may have actually found my perfect agenda. So anyways, this is the 2017 one, and then I of course had to get the 2018 one. And if you guys have seen my recent Instagram post and my blog post, actually, you know that I am now working with Still, which is such a blessing. I reached out to their founder and I was like, hey, I love your agendas. I'm already using the 2017 one. I got the 2018 one. Can we please work on a collaboration together? Please, please, please. And finally, we were able to work something out. So that's why I was able to get another agenda to give away to you guys, or to my Instagram followers. So, you know, make sure you follow me on there for any future giveaways. And then also I got like the clip and everything. And now I am like all in with Still. Like I love them. I have their like little notebook, which actually matches my nails. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys, and like I wasn't even given this agenda. I actually got this guy for Christmas from my mans, and like whether or not she would have collaborated with me, I would have gotten the agenda anyways. So in no way is this video sponsored. She did not pay me to say these things. I am just truly like in love with the agenda, and it is become like such a crucial part of my life. So I'm gonna dive in and show you guys exactly why I love this agenda, all the layouts, and then what I use them for. So starting out, there's a front pocket right behind the front cover, which is pretty useful actually. I keep like little like notes in here. Sometimes I keep shopping lists, whatever I need. Right now it's not being used. I use a little like paper clips to show like the spot that I'm at, but I can take that out to show you guys the pages. So each month looks like this. There are little tabs for all the months. It's like the soft pink gradient, and then there's always a little quote on one of the pages like beside the months, and this month's is new feels, new chances, same dreams, fresh starts. And like how stunning is that? It's such a nice quote. And then the page afterwards, it's the monthly goals page. So for every month there is 3 slots for monthly goals, and you put goal 1, goal 2, goal 3, your action steps for those goals, your strategy, and your date achieved. I put those 3 goals, and then I'm going to check back at the end of the month to see if I completed them. After that, I have a bills and expenses page, or like a budgeting page, as well as another like monthly kind of planning page. So I always write down all my monthly reoccurring expenses on my bills and expenses page, so I have like a clear shot of like a glance of all the bills that I need to pay that month. And then there's a little budgeting area down below, so the amount that you budgeted you write on the right hand side, and then at the end of the month or whenever you can look back and be like, okay, what is the actual amount that I spent? That way you can look at it the next month and be like, hey, you know, I went over budget in shopping, how can I like minimize that expense? On the other side there is so 3 sections. The first section is goals and priorities. So I already wrote out my 3 main goals in that first page behind the month page. So this part is just extra little goals that I would maybe want to complete. My tasks, I use this section for any collaborations that I'm currently working on. So I write down all of the brands that I'm currently working on, and then I use the check bubbles to check off the ones that I finished. Then anything that is ongoing, I just carry it on to the next month. And then my important dates and deadlines. Usually for this part, I will write down any, like if there are time-sensitive campaigns throughout the month, I will write the dates on there. For my monthly page, this is where I kind of plan out my content for the month. So just to let you guys know, for my agenda specifically, I use it for both my content as well as my like actual work, which is marketing. So the monthly page I actually just dedicate to like things happening in my life, events, or to my content. So I write down all the content that I want to go out in that month, and then that way it's a really good kind of visual for me just to see everything that I want to do that month. This is where it gets fucking ace. This is where I fall in love with this agenda, and it just makes such a big difference to me. But pretty much each week there are 2 weekly views. So for each week there is a to-do list view as well as a kind of like time slot view. So for the to-do list view, this is where I lay out all of my everyday daily tasks. So things that I need to get done in the day, I write them in the bubbles. In black, I write all of the stuff that I need to do for work, which is cashew. And then in pink, I write all the stuff that I need to do outside of work. So whether it's an errand, or whether it's creating content, whether it's working on my blog, whatever it is, I put all of those things in pink, and then all of my work stuff in black, just so I can tell them apart. And for my job at Cashew, I do work remotely, so this is extremely helpful for me just to keep on task, because obviously the biggest struggle about working remotely, like it is great in every other aspect, but the biggest struggle is trying to keep your focus on what you're doing for work, because obviously you're not in an environment where everybody's working on the same thing or working towards the same goal. You're at home, you're in a coffee shop, wherever. So this for me really just, I like keep this with me at all times wherever I am, and I'm like, okay, these are the things that I need to complete today, whether I go over time or whether I complete it like beforehand, before I finish like my daily hours or whatever. These are the things I need to do, so I can tick them off as I go, and then if I do finish the day, I can go move on to my task for the next day just to kind of get ahead. So that is kind of like main reason why I love this agenda, is definitely the to-do list. I can't even talk now. But then there is a second like view for your weekly, and that is your kind of time slots. So it shows every day in a vertical column, and then it says morning, day, and night for each day. So this is where I kind of come in and slot in kind of time sensitive things. So if I have a dentist appointment, I write that in here. If I am dedicating a specific day to filming or shooting, I write that there. If a specific video needs to go on that day, I write that in here. So this is kind of a really good way for me to look at the week as a whole. So everything that I need to do that week, places I need to go. This is where I kind of am able to truly plan out, you know, how much can I fit in this week? And then the to-do list view is more kind of looking at each day specifically and just like listing out the tasks that way. So that's why I really like the two views, just because it like truly gives me all the possibilities and all the different layouts that I need to solidly plan out my week. So that's my still agenda explained. I want to quickly go over my bullet journal, what I use this for, and how this plays into my planning as well. My bullet journal is used as kind of like a brain dump of all of my ideas, and there's like lists in here. Sometimes I just do like grocery lists, sometimes I do like master lists of ideas, brainstorming lists, it's just a whole lot of everything. And as you can see, I used the clip as well, just to clip out all of the things that I've already accomplished or don't need anymore. One thing that I really enjoy doing is creating master lists of all the things that I need to do. So that's kind of the relationship that my bullet journal has with my agenda, is I will create master lists of things that I need to do. For example, let me try to find a master list. So this is my January 4th and ongoing to-do list, and I just listed a bunch of things that I need to do, that I need to accomplish, and then I will, whenever I have time, I will slot those things into individual days in my still agenda, and then once I've completed it there, I also check it off my master list, and that way it's kind of, I don't know, first of all, it's really satisfying checking things off of a to-do list. Second of all, it's just like a very visual way of saying like, okay, this one's done. We're done with that, moving on to the next thing. So other things that I use this bullet journal for, oh, okay, so I do like video ideas, and this is a tip that I actually took from Hey Claire, but she takes washi tapes and she lines the edges of pages to kind of segment the pages. So for example, sometimes I used to do monthly views in my bullet journal before I got my content journal. And then I line the side of these pages with maroon tape so that when I'm flipping through it, all of the ones with maroon tape, which, let's see if I can find, like this one, all the ones with maroon tape I know are my monthly views. And then all of my YouTube brainstorming pages, or like my YouTube kind of conceptualization pages, I line those with gold tape. So if you can see, gold tape. Gold tape. So all of these ones with the gold tape, those I know are kind of more detailed pages where I write down my thoughts for a YouTube video. The other one that I have is silver tape. So all the ones with this color tape, these are all of my blog posts. So each individual page that gets taped out is one blog post, and I kind of develop the idea on the page as I do with my YouTube videos. And then, okay, so if you see the little stickies, these little guys are all of the ideas, or like video ideas, blog post ideas, whatever they may be, that I haven't filmed or I haven't really like given a time slot yet. So these are literally just all my ideas. And then if I ever need to, if I'm like, okay, what am I gonna slot in this Sunday in February, I can like flip through these ideas and be like, okay, so these are some of the things that I haven't filmed yet. Which one do I think I would want to film for this time? And then I also do a little tiny bit of scrapbooking in here, or like mood boarding, whatever you want to call it, but I just take clippings of things that inspire me from magazines and I put them in here. So this one has Rihanna, this cute lace bra, and then this quote that says, I just want to do some heavy shit right now. And then I have like budgeting pages, just like all sorts of stuff. And yeah, this is kind of where I develop all of my ideas. Everything goes in here, and then once those are developed, I can slot them into my still agenda to complete. I think that's everything. Don't worry, I will link everything that I talked about today in the description bar below in case you want to purchase it or whatever. But yeah, I also have my blog post, like I said, down below if you guys want to read about it rather than listen to my voice again. If you like forget something, everything that I said in this video is listed in the blog post. Okay, I'm gonna end this video off here. I hope you guys are having an amazing day wherever you are. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please thumbs up if you liked it. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. I'm trying to do one video a week, which I actually have been doing. I'm really proud of myself. So I hope you guys are liking these. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!